The High Court in the Western Cape has ordered that over 30 homeless people living near the Greenpoint tennis court pack up and go by the 31st of January. The ruling has further interdicted any unlawful occupation of the City of Cape Town's public spaces. Nasiphi Same reports.
The Western Cape High Court has dealt the homeless community living in the encampment near the Greenpoint tennis court a blow. It ruled in favor of the City of Cape Town and granted the final eviction order to unlawful occupants. The order also grants the sheriff of the court permission to take necessary action to evict, if needed, after the 31st of January deadline.
Where offers of help to get off the street have been persistently refused, we are seeking the court's help as a last resort. No person has the right to reserve a public space as exclusively theirs, while indefinitely refusing all offers of shelter and assistance. So in the case of the Greenpoint Tennis Club, we are pleased that the Western Cape High Court has now issued that final eviction order. The final eviction order also follows efforts over time by the city to offer social assistance and care interventions to those persons unlawfully occupying the tennis courts.
Activist Carlos Mosquita, who's had first-hand experience living on the street, has raised concern about the insufficiency of transitional safe spaces available for the growing homeless community.
I don't have a problem with all these encampments being banned, but then we can't wait for safe spaces to be built at, we've been waiting for one with 300 beds now for 2 years. That's been promised. Still not there. Yet the numbers in the CBD keep climbing. Our everybody count of the homeless shows that we've got, where there were 700 people in 2019 in the area of the CBD, there are now 7,011. In February, we are going to see Greenpoint being cleaned out of those living on the street. All this is going to mean is that we're going to have people going back up into the mountain, down the cliffs, into the caves, into the drains, the lodge drains in the area. And so those of us that are actually trying to offer services are going to struggle to actually get to the individual.
Rosie, who has lived near the Greenpoint tennis court for about 5 years without ablution facilities, is among the 38 respondents.
Umthetho awaziyo waseMzantsi Afrika is susa umuntu endaweni umfake endaweni. So thina sonke abasibambelele kuloo nto ba asuzukhutshwa siyofaka again ezindleleni. Ndiziva kamnandi kakhulu decision ngesigqibo sabo abasithathileyo bona nge-31st siyamova apha sisiwa to a better place. Every one of us. Yeah, no one wants to go to the shelter. And especially there are people who were there, who came from the shelters. That's more of the reason why they ended up being here. So no one wants to go to the shelter.
The city has indicated that it awaits a High Court ruling on the final eviction order concerning various homeless encampment sites in the city centre. It says as key economic and tourism hubs in the metro municipality, public spaces and the Atlantic seaboard need to be accessible. Now, concerns linger about the broader implications for the homeless community.
We are hoping and praying that the case that is thought to be heard on the other areas that the city is very eager to have court orders issued on, in the centre of the city and the city bowl, will not go the same way.
For Newzroom Afrika, Channel 405, I'm Nasiphi Same in Cape Town.